two, one, and we're live in living color. What is going on, YouTube? Miami Dolphin fans, what's up? It's your boy, Mr. JC, and meet me at the sideline, Miami. It's a new podcast that we getting ready to start. We're going to talk all things Miami sports, but right now it's all about the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1, cause we're the Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1. Man, y'all already know what you could do. Y'all don't know, but this is a new podcast that we're gonna start. I'm Mr. JC, and what we're gonna do is sing our intro song. Y'all gonna help me build this as we go along. This is day one, so we're gonna see who's gonna rock with me from day one until we get to where hopefully Dudley Do Wrong is or Big O is. So meet me at the sideline, Miami. Meet me at the sideline, Miami. Woo, woo, woo. Meet me at the sideline, Miami. Meet me at the sideline, Miami, with your fins up all day, every day. All right, guys. We already know we got a big weekend ahead of us right now. What's going on this weekend? It's week 3 in the 2022 NFL season, and we got Miami Dolphins football. Miami Dolphins are taking on the Buffalo Bills. Now, why does that not sound like something good, like something that we would actually want to partake in? We've met this team about 112 times since the NFL has started. During that record, the Miami Dolphins have the advantage. They have a 60-51-1 record. So they've won out of 112 games, 60 games, lost 51, and tied once. So we still have the record. But what I don't like is we lost the last 7 straight games in a row. Ever since Josh Allen's been on the Bills, we have not beaten the Bills. And we haven't just gotten beaten, we've gotten blown out. We've gotten our butts kicked. Usually in the first half, it seemed like we kind of close and we in there. We hanging in there. But then somehow they wake up, they turn it on, whether they in Miami, in Buffalo, and they just blow us out of the water, literally. The Buffaloes blow the Dolphins out of the water. Imagine that, how that works. So they won the last 7. I would say it was about 9 out of the last 11, 14 out of the last 18. But still, 7 straight games. I think I'm feeling a little fortunate. This time, this year, tomorrow, this season is the season we're going to turn things around. We got Tua Tagovailoa, Tua Ningamanu Leopola Tonga Vailoa. Yeah, I bet y'all didn't know how to say that name. Say it one more time. Tua Ningamanu Leopola Tonga Vailoa. That boy from the Swahili. Hallelujah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right, man. Listen, we on that boom boom right now. Shout out Rick Ross. But let's talk about it. How y'all think this game gonna go? I want to see what you guys got to say in the chat. Put in the chat in the description below. How do you think this game is actually gonna go? Well, last week we beat the Ravens. We came back. Tua threw 6 touchdowns in the game, 4 touchdowns in the fourth quarter. We seen things from Tua that we haven't seen yet. He is being unlocked. I truly believe that your environment really makes a big difference. He is now comfortable, and he's getting more comfortable in his own skin, but he's comfortable with what's around him. We surrounded him with more talent. Everything we know, even though these little short receivers, but they fast. It's like lightning in a bottle, but every time we play against another team, we open the bottle and the lightning gets out. You can't stop it. You can't teach speed. You can't teach athleticism. That's natural. You can coach it, but you can't teach it. So I think we got a good shot. Right now, we just read the injury report. The injury report listed 4 people out for the Bills. Ed Oliver's out. Jordan Phillips is out. Big old Jordan Phillips, 6'6", 330, could do a standing backflip. He used to be on the Dolphins list. We drafted him. But he's out. One of theirs is Micah Hyde. Micah Hyde is out. And that guy who got his neck hit by the guy with the dreads, Edmonds, last week, or Dane, the DB, he's out as well. So they got 4 people out. Jordan Poyer is listed as questionable. And they have that running back, Gabe Davis, formerly known as Gabriel Davis. He's listed as questionable as well. But hopefully all of those guys don't play. But even if they do play, because you never want somebody to be hurt. You want to feel, if you're going to win and you want to measure yourself, do a proper litmus test, You want to beat these teams at full strength. If it ain't at full strength, well, I don't want it. So you really want to beat these teams at full strength. So we hoping that everybody is, I don't know, whoever can play can play. On the Dolphins side, we have 2 people listed as out, Ceaton Carter, and he's not a rookie no more. He was a rookie last year. But the other tight end, Hunter Long, Mr. Long, problem with the dropsies. He's doing a little better this year, but they're out. I don't think they make too much of a big difference. They might, because they get to slide protections over on the offensive line and do a little chip blocking. Especially we got that boy Von Miller, number 40, the old man looking rejuvenated on that side there. He rushing the passer, he getting busy with it, he getting jiggy with it. That bend is remarkable. So we could really use the extra tight end help, but I think the Dolphins gonna pull this one through. It's gonna be a close game, but then we're gonna pull it through. We're gonna keep it close to the fourth quarter. And in the fourth quarter, our conditioning, the Heat, this time with our talent and their lack of depth in the secondary because of their injuries, it's going to carry us over the finish line. And we're going to show some things that are positive. We're going to show some things that are productive because you already know. And after the game, you already know where you can meet me, dog. Meet me on the sideline, Miami. Hey, meet me at the sideline, Miami. Over here being silly, over here choking on my own saliva. Does somebody know the Heimlich maneuver? I need some help over here now. I need some help over here. Over here. Over here. Anyway, so what do you expect? Put in the chat. Let me know. I predict a Dolphins victory. I'm thinking 35-32. It'll be a 3-point game going into the fourth quarter. And then once we get to the fourth quarter, and it's anybody's game, but hopefully the Dolphins can pull one out. It's going to be a tight game. Our defense, I'm not really sold on our defense, to be honest. Who knows whether it was Coach Boyer or Coach Flores who was really calling that defense. That defense was really sus last week against the Ravens. Yeah, they locked it down in the second half, and they were able to hold it so that we can make our comeback. But I don't know. Xavier was getting roasted. I never seen, was he hurt from the beginning of the game? I know they listed him now with a groin injury, and him and the toe guy, the left tackle, Teron Armstead, both of them are listed as questionable. Teron didn't practice all week, but coach said, he don't need to practice. He's such a professional. He's been doing this for so long. He can play without any practice. X been practicing, limited. He said it's not a problem. But I expect both of them to play. But come on, Teron, what's going on, buddy? I know you can't help it because football is a very tough sport. But it seemed like for your whole career, can you just play a 17-game season? They just added that 17 game. But can you play 16 games in a season, dog? Please. You just came. We paid you all this money. And we already got the... Hold our breath. Come on, dog. Tua been throwing to that left side because he know when he's stepping up to the left side. Look at the game-winning touchdown on Sunday. What side did he slide up to? He stepped up in the pocket behind our big center, Connor Williams from Dallas Cowboys. And then he slid it to the left behind who? Teron Armstead. So he ain't really focusing on that right side. He focusing on the left. Yes, he's a left-handed quarterback, but you can see the confidence as he's maneuvering in the pocket with that excellent pocket presence and elite accuracy. But for that pass to Jalen Waddle, he stepped up in the pocket, then he did a subtle slide to the left, and that DB put his hand up, and that ball sailed. He fully outstretched. That ball sailed, right? And here go J-Dub. Boop! And they say, you just got moss, baby. You just got moss. That's what they call mossing it out here. You just got mossed. So, Dolphins going to win. We need that left side. Please, Teron, play. And we're going to catch it and see what's going on after the game. We're going to have a not live post-game, but I'm going to be doing live during the game. So if you guys want to see my reactions live when the game is going on, you might see them. Trying not to get copyrighted, but you might see if there's a big play, I could quickly show you the replay real quick because they're going to post it on Twitter anyway, so might as well see if I can show it to my fans. But you're going to see live reactions from me during the whole game tomorrow. We're going to go on YouTube, and we're going to be live. You can find me at Sideline Miami. Meet me at the Sideline Miami. I'm Mr. JC. We're going to get ready to wrap this up. But before we wrap this up, I want you guys to go on Instagram. I want you to like this video first of all. I want you to subscribe. I want you to give me your input. Put the comments in. This is my first video. I know I was stumbling through a little bit, but I'm nervous. I'm shaking a little bit. I don't know what to do. I see a lot of people doing videos now. I've been watching for years, and I'm tired of being on the sidelines. I'm telling you to meet me at the Sideline Miami, but I'm tired of being at the sideline. So I'm going to say, Coach, put me in the game, Coach. Put me in the game. Coach, put me in the game. So Coach getting ready to put me in the game. I'm going to try this. My hand at this podcasting, and let me see if my audience like me. I've been a Dolphin fan for all of my entire existence. My grandma's house is right by Hard Rock Stadium. I used to be sitting on her roof every Sunday when we had that open air stadium, that Joe Robbie Stadium with the 2 jumbotrons at the end and the orange seats on the interior. I used to sit on her roof every Sunday and just stare at the stadium, stare at the stadium, stare at the stadium, and say, one day I'm going to be in there. Every time there was a big play, you can hear the vibration, you can hear the child, you can hear everybody shouting, you can scream, you could feel the vibration, how close you used to live, and it used to just tear at my heart that I couldn't be in there. Even when Drew Brees won the Super Bowl down here, I think that was in 2007, I want to say, where there was a pick 6 to win the game. When that man caught the ball and started running, I was running with him. I ran right out the door, the length of the field that he was running. I was running, and I'm like, oh, and the Saints come marching in. Oh, and the Saints come marching in. But we ain't worried about the Saints. We worried about the Miami Dolphins. All right? So that's a little bit of my story. And I remember when I got my first job as I graduated high school, the very first thing I did was become a season ticket holder for the Miami Dolphins, and I was a season ticket holder for 4 years in a row. Met a lot of good people. We met a lot of good families out there. Bengal Man, such a great guy. Maniac and Big Papa. I met them personally, and we used to chop it up a lot. So I left the family in terms of the season tickets, because, you know, that tailgating and after being stuck in the traffic, it can be a lot. So what I did was I invested in a bigger TV and better surround sound. So now on Sundays, it's like I'm sitting in the stadium and I don't have the hassle. I can cook, grill whatever I'm grilling, get my own drink, sit on the couch, and don't have to worry about the extra. But I appreciate y'all taking the time to listen to this and just help me grow, okay? This is day one. It's not about where you start, but it is about where you finish. We're going to try to do something for you, the audience. We're going to be consistent to the consumer, and we're going to try to keep it live and interesting. We don't want to be the same like everyone else, and we're not going to hate on none of our fellow other podcasters. What they say, not everybody can podcast, but not everybody can pivot. Everybody can talk in Monday morning quarterback, but not everybody can have what it takes to get off the sideline. Before you can get off the sideline, y'all need to remember one thing. Meet me at the Sideline Miami. JC, signing out.